And I ended up going to the hospital, a crack in my literal bone. It's devastating. It was devastating. Hello. So let's go ahead and film the Get Ready With Me. If you're here, welcome. My name is Cece. This is my fitness channel where I like to share my fitness journey with you guys. And I just wanted to film this little chat because I feel like a lot's been going on. I'm going out to dinner tonight, so I need to make up. My hair is not done. I actually got my hair straightened yesterday, which if you're not new, you know, I get my hair straightened once a year. I get a good cut, a good trim, and I enjoy it for a few weeks. And then I go back to being curly. So I took a shower, I lotioned up, and all the good stuff. But I just wanted to talk with you guys because, like I said, a lot's been going on. And I feel like I haven't really had a chance to sit down and tell you like everything that happened with my leg and where I'm at with work and content creation and stuff like that. So the first thing I'm actually gonna put on is this. I literally just got this in the mail. Phyto Glow Lip Mask. This is from Nutritionist. I literally already used it today. Start my little lippy. I have my mirror here, so if you see me looking down here, I have my mirror as well. And then the first thing I'm actually gonna put on my skin, this is actually free with my purchase. I got this to hit the $60 minimum, so I can get this free with my purchase. This is their Dew Glow 50 SPF. This is my first time ever trying this. You guys know I love the, what's it called? The Supergoop one. I really have been wanting to try this, but I hate buying things without trialing them first, like the full size of things. I hate spending money on stuff that I may not even like. So cute little travel size. I'll say I actually put this on my skin before my shower to see, just to make sure I wouldn't be a white cast or anything. Nothing worse is trying out a new product and like it doesn't work. I actually have places to be today, right? So that's like the worst thing. So, and I love the glow. For you guys who are new or maybe haven't been following along, I actually got into a minor incident about a month ago now, actually. And I ended up going to the hospital. I'm gonna go in with my Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. I've been using this for years. If you've never ridden an electric bike before, it pretty much just gives you assistance for every pedal, and every brand of bike is different. And so either way, there's like a slight learning curve, especially for me. Like I've only ever ridden a regular bike. And so I just didn't know, you know, and what you don't know, you don't know. And so the bike that I was riding, it actually, every time you do like a full pedal, it like shoots you forward because it's giving you assistance with every full rotation of the pedal. I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared for that. So I did the full pedal. It shot me forward. I hit a wall with the tire, and then I just literally, I didn't even hit the ground. That's the craziest part. I just landed really hard on my leg. Like, you know how when you're like on a bike and you're like stopped and you're using your legs as kickstands? I literally just landed all of my weight and all the weight of the bike on my leg, on my left leg. Like it took the brunt of everything. When it first happened, like it kind of reminded me of like when you stub your toe. You know, when you stub your toe, it like there's like that initial pain, but you're like, oh, it's gonna like kind of fade away. Like that's what I thought was gonna happen. But that wasn't the case. And so I ended up going to the hospital and getting an x-ray. The x-ray was clear, good, but it was still tender, it was still pain. I mean, it was trauma. I was still in like minor pain, especially in the beginning. And it was worse because I had a work trip. This is Merit actually sent me this cheeky. You guys, I literally use the same products if you've ever seen me do my makeup before. I had a work trip, so I ended up having to like get like wheelchair assistance to the airport to fly out and fly back, which was actually like a really cool experience, honestly. So quick. So efficient. But yeah, so a couple weeks passed, and I will say the ER doctor did tell me like if I'm still having lingering issues to follow up with an orthopedic. And at first I was like, oh, it's feeling good, it's feeling fine. I went for a couple of walks, maybe 2 weeks I think after the injury. I went for 2 walks and I felt like I set myself back with that, which was a mistake. And then, you know, there was like just this period of time where I was going back and forth about I'm not very good at multitasking. Back and forth about what am I gonna do next? Eyeliner. So you guys, I feel like a majority of it had healed. Like the initial pain of it was gone. It wasn't as painful, but there was just still some lingering things that if I do, or if I sit wrong, or if I step wrong, there's still pain in my knee. And I was definitely just concerned because you guys know, like I'm a very active person. I plan to continue to be an active person for as long as I shall live. And so one of the biggest things I wanted is clarity, A, if there's nothing wrong, or B, if there was something wrong. I wanted to make sure there was nothing I was doing to set myself back further. If there's like, you know, certain exercises and stuff that I should do for this particular injury, if I even had one. So I ended up following up with an orthopedic. He got me in to do an MRI. So my first ever MRI experience. It was not bad, honestly. What the heck am I doing for makeup? I'm gonna use this old cover. All my makeup is ancient, like literally. The newest thing I ever buy is like mascara, but yeah. So I've had this for years. These products weird. I went in on Monday to do an MRI on my left knee, and it was good. It was really loud. I think that's the biggest thing that surprised me, thankfully, because it was my knee. I didn't have to go like fully in the machine. It was like very, very loud. So when he examined me at the initial appointment, the main thing he wanted to rule out was a meniscus tear. I did not know what to expect. I Googled, and Googling is like such a huge mistake, I feel like, when it comes to certain things, because unless you actually know specifics, it could literally be anything. And there's so many parts in the knee, and like going online and drawing my own conclusions was not the smartest thing to do, and it definitely like instilled some fear in me. So plus side is there is nothing wrong with my meniscus. All my ligaments are intact. All those parts of my knees are good to go, and that was good news. However, the MRI did reveal that I have what they call a hairline trabecular fracture on the left fibular head. So the left, I'll try and insert a picture if I can find one of like where it is, but there is a hairline fracture. So I did end up cracking my bone in the incident. I also have surrounding bone marrow edema, surrounding bone marrow edema, which he just described as bone bruising. And that would explain all the pain that I've had, and why there's something still lingering. Honestly, it was so validating, because I went back and forth about going to the MRI to go follow up with the orthopedic, because the pain wasn't that bad, and the pain isn't all the time. It's only when I do certain things. So I was really, really going back and forth about it. But I was like, I have insurance. If I'm still worried about it, you guys know me, like I want to walk to the next city. I want to get my steps in. I want to return to being an active person. And so I'm so happy I did that follow-up. And even though it was nothing ligaments, nothing soft tissue, it was still a bone fracture, hairline fracture. I have to do my eyeliner, and I can't do that and talk at the same time. So very validated, because I just knew something wasn't right, but I didn't know exactly what was wrong. And so it just feels nice to have an answer of like why I'm feeling the pain I feel when I feel it. And the plus side is that is actually like despite it being a crack in my literal bone, it's still a good prognosis. The orthopedic was very, very confident, and like no follow-up needed. He said this will heal on its own, but no high impact, no like jumping, running, none of that for another 4 to 6 weeks, which is an active girly. I have mixed feelings about it, but I mean, I also feel really good about it. And the reason being is because what would have happened is I would have tested my limits every other week and probably set my progress back, instead of having a definite line of like, this is what you should and shouldn't do. So that's another reason why I wanted to go to the doctor, because it's one thing to assume, but like, again, I don't know anatomy, I don't know injuries that well. And so just hearing from a professional who literally studied, and it just feels good talking to a professional and getting that guidance, instead of just going off what I feel or what I see on the internet, you know? So again, like, it's mixed feelings. I've been definitely enjoying the break thoroughly. He said I can do like upper body and stuff like that. He even said I can do biking, but just like no resistance. But I think I'm just gonna stay away from that, because you guys know me, I love a cycling class. I'm just not gonna even walk that walk. I am going to just keep it very simple. However, there's a gut feeling I have that I should just err on the side of caution for this and just take a little bit more rest and maybe just enjoy a little bit more time off before jumping right into like going back on my walks and stuff like that every single day. So I think in this situation, an abundance of caution is not going to be a disservice to me. I still feel really good. The only biggest thing I'm having is an issue sleeping, because I'm not bringing any energy during the day. So winding down at night has been a struggle. Yeah, that's like the whole knee story. So just like keep you guys in the loop, because I feel like I realized I was like, I don't think I told anybody what happened. I just know you guys just know I had an accident, an incident, but you guys don't actually know what happened and how it happened and stuff like that. So that's the full story. So where I'm at now is I feel really good. That appointment was literally Thursday with the orthopedic, and it's now Saturday. And so I've just been sitting and thinking, and seriously, you guys, like even before I got my MRI results, I was already having deep thoughts about the way I move and the way I'm an active person, and like rethinking what that structure might look like moving forward. And like, what do I actually want to do? You know, when you're taking a pause and taking a rest, you actually have time to think about those things versus being go, 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 which I have been for a couple months just because my work is so busy, right? It's not like I've necessarily been on autopilot, but I've definitely just been like going through the motions with some things, which I feel like is a part of adulthood sometimes. You just gotta ride it out. And so filling those gaps where fitness was in my life with just thinking, you know, really, that's really what it is has just had me thinking about a lot of things and what I want. And so I don't have a super clear vision on what I want like post-injury. So I don't know what my workout structure is gonna look like. I really want to do like a habit tracker. You guys know I used to make those on Canva. I really want to do one. I think for September that'll be really, really good for me. I can do yoga, like I can do stretches and mobility. I've been like thoroughly enjoying this break, but I really kind of want to get into some kind of movement, not necessarily to burn calories, but I think moving your body is just a privilege. Like this incident has made me realize how much of a privilege it is to be able to move your body when you want, how you like walking. Like I can't take, you guys know how much walking is like my entire personality, and not being able to do that is just, it's devastating. It was devastating, and I'm more accepting of it now, but it is really hard. And I just never want to take the ability to move my body how I want, when I want, for granted ever again. So how can I honor my body moving forward, appreciate it more, give it the rest it needs? And those are the things I'm thinking about, like long term, when it comes to moving my body and like what that looks like. So for now, I'm thinking I just want to do the friendly like home workouts. Like that might be my jam now. I can totally do upper body still at the gym, but here's the thing, I don't want to go into this feeling stressed because work is still really busy for me right now too. So I'm like, I might just wait until we're almost through it, 1 or 2 more weeks of the busyness, and it'll chill out just a little bit. So I'm kind of on the side of, let me just enjoy these 2 weeks. Let me put this energy into work, which I have to do right now. And then I can figure out going to the gym, or maybe I'll just go on Sundays to do an arm workout, and then during the week I will do home workouts or something like that. Like yoga twice a week, or I'm not gonna be like balls to the wall doing anything 4 or 5 days a week. Definitely have been sucking at my habits. I feel like very topsy-turvy because I haven't had like the structure that the gym offers my life that's been missing. So I feel like it's missing. I'm missing that structure. And so I think making like a little habit tracker like I have in the past, I think it'll help me just to get on track and like, okay, yeah, you can't work out the way you want to, but don't throw your drinking water, veggie intake habits out the window, you know? That being said as well, so with work, so busy with my job, like this is how the nature of the job that I'm in, we create cafe experiences for private schools. And so of course, like gearing up to start the school year, we are talking to vendors and food partners and building menus and making sure our cafes have all the supplies and stuff that they need. And summer, while kids are out, like we're doing a lot of the legwork to set up the school year, and so that's why we've been so busy lately. Honestly, it's not my favorite thing, but the thing what I do and don't mind is like this is the busiest we get, and I was still able to put out some videos, not like as many as I would like, of course, but I was like, okay, so this is still somewhat doable if I planned a little better. The last thing I want to do after work is like more work on things. Like I want to chill, I want to be on my phone, I want to do like all the relaxing things. I don't want to edit. Like editing is very time consuming. I feel like that's the hardest part of creation, and I'm grateful for it because it allows you to put your own spin, and it really does show your creativity, your editing skills, and the things and stuff, the cuts you do and the things you add in. And I love that. Like I've always loved that part, loved and deeply appreciated that part of creation, but it's really hard to do that after work. And the alternative to that is I'm editing all day Saturday for Sunday, and then I'm barely resting at all the weekend, and then I have to start the week over again at work. So it's just really hard to find a balance. It's been hard to find a balance, and I haven't. You guys have seen, I haven't uploaded, so I feel bad about not uploading, but I've been consistent for a long time, and I'm also like very communicative if I'm not gonna upload. If you're new or unaware, I always post on my community posts if I'm not uploading. If you guys are looking for me, you don't know where I'm at, I will always post on my community page, so just make sure you're staying tuned for that. I do fun polls and all that kind of stuff as well. So just to keep you guys in the loop, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I always want you guys to know where I'm at. If I can't upload, I want to let you know ahead of time. I am, like I said, I'm anticipating things slowing down here very soon. Actually, like we're literally at the tail end of, you know, getting all the rest of our schools prepped and ready to go. Believe it. Like I can't believe we're about to hit Q4 of 2024. Fall is here, you guys. I have not been this excited for fall in years. Like so excited. I think it's just because it's been so hot this summer. I am just like really looking forward to a cool fall. I've been enjoying the pumpkin spice. I already had 2 pumpkin spice lattes, girl. You guys let me know, do you have any Q4 goals? I don't have anything particular. It's always so funny to me how like you have your whole life and then, you know, something happens to your body and it's like everything stops. That's been where my focus and attention is, on healing my body, and that's where it will continue to be. So other things are just not a priority for me. Yeah, we have fall to look forward to, we have Christmas to look forward to, the cool weather, this chunky sweaters, holiday drinks. I cannot wait. How have you guys been doing? I feel like obviously I haven't talked to you guys like this for a very long time, but also just like catching you up so you guys understand like where I'm coming from, where my focus has been. It's been on work, it's been on healing. I just want you guys to understand that side of things as well, so you don't feel high and dry. So how have you guys been doing? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys have been up to, what you guys have been liking. Have you guys been reading any books? Looking forward to fall. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It supports me and my channel, which I'm so appreciative of. And of course, subscribe for more content. This is the fit. I have on this beautiful yellow dress. I did my hair, put on a little lip gloss. Thanks for getting ready with me. Thanks for listening. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.